I don't know where to look because I don't see where exactly the camera hole is.
I just look towards the typing that you see.
Hi, everyone. Guys, we are the Two Gay Mats, and we are here to react to the new Dua Lipa album, Radical Optimism, which I'm excited for. It sounds like a dance and cry moment, which the gays will never get tired
Absolutely. It was, I think people, from what I understand this, we're not reacting the moment this album came out like we sometimes often do because we had a podcast recording last night. We're on Love It or Leave It this week if you want to listen to that. But yes, I've heard that people, the disappointment or like the dissonance people are having with this album is like, it was described as like, oh, this big radical change from future nostalgia. I'm going to go very psychedelic. Everything's going to be different. And people feel like that is not the case.
Oh, you're starting with a negative.
No, not a negative. I'm just saying that is the scuttlebutt around the town. And for me, honestly, I hate to tell you, when I was hearing about psychedelic, I was like, this sounds bad. So this is good news for me.
We are. If it sounds like future nostalgia, what a great thing to sound like.
That doesn't sound like a negative to me.
Absolutely not. Future nostalgia was excellent, and it's kind of sure, we love it when a pop girly like reaches outside of the box and like tries new things and everything, especially when it works. When it doesn't work, it's kind of like
right.
But you know what? If Dua didn't want to fix what wasn't broken, she can do whatever she wants to do. And if there's an album you want to repeat again, it's future nostalgia.
Exactly.
So as long as the songs are great, the hooks are good, we have a good time. That's what music's all about. Is it not pop music? It's fun.
It's supposed to be fun. And I am a big fan of both Houdini and Training Season.
Yeah, we love both of the songs. We have not listened to Illusion
yet.
And
that is the third single and the one that we were holding off on because I was like, the album's so short. I want us to have something to actually react to when we do this live listening party today. And so now it's time to get going.
Now it's time. And it's a short album, only 11 tracks, which is a nice break because we have been busy the last couple of months. We had Beyonce, Taylor, back to back.
As much as we love them both, those are not short albums.
Those are not short albums. And we also were busy doing Love It or Leave It. We have our own live show that we live show in front of an audience that we're doing tomorrow, May 4th. If you're watching, I don't know. No, it's already passed.
If you're watching this on YouTube.
But just know we did it. If you want to listen to that, you can listen to our podcast.
And it was iconic.
It was incredible.
Telling you now.
Yeah.
But yes, it's been a busy time for Two Gay Mats. And so we're ready for some sweet summer fun from Miss Dua.
Oh, baby, please.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's see how this
What's the first track?
The first track, I think, is not a single. It is a new song.
Okay, new song.
And it is called End of an Era.
End of an Era. Well, future nostalgia. End of an era. All right.
I'm pumped. Ooh. It's kind of video gamey.
Oh, yes.
Like that bass.
Build it up a little, maybe.
1, 2,
3.
What's it about a kiss that makes you feel like this? Makes me an optimist, I guess.
Uh-oh.
I always jump too quick.
Oh, she sounds so sexy.
Always. Hopelessly romantic. And you said, hey. And I said, hey.
Oh, I like that.
I like that, too.
It's very pretty.
What's your name?
Yes.
What is your name?
Come with me.
Hey.
When I see your face.
Someone in the chat described this as her art of pleasure, and I'm getting a little bit of that from this.
Absolutely.
You know?
Gonna be together. This could be the end of an era.
It could be the end of an era.
Baby, this could be forever.
Love that.
I think the production's really good.
It's funny that everyone's always accusing her of being on vacation, and she just made like a soundtrack for vacations.
Sure. I love this pre. Rhyme name with May.
Max Martin would be proud.
Yes, rap.
Rap is strong. Spoken word.
Ooh, key change.
I like that.
La 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 la.
I like that she's not afraid to like change the vibe of the instrumentation, you know, post-bridge. We're doing a whole new thing.
Hey. Yes.
Yes, yes.
nice way to end a song. It's definitely, like future nostalgia, but leaning more into like mixed with Janelle Monáe's Age of Pleasure.
Absolutely.
Like it's a little dreamier, a little more seductive.
Yes.
A little like maybe like you're like at a nighttime party
right.
with a pool. There's a pool.
There's definitely a body
pool.
of water close by. Like it definitely reminds me of the cover itself, where it's like her in that body of water with like a shark or something.
Shark or dolphin, whatever.
I liked it a lot. I liked the like instrumentation and how it changed through the song, and like post bridge, she wasn't afraid to like change the chord progressions and things. I will say it is a little light. Like I'm enjoying it, but like I like the singles because they hit a little bit harder for me.
Sure.
And it almost reminds me of like I like it better than that. But you know the last track on Kelly Clarkson's album, which is singing about putting her toes in the sand.
I think that song is cute.
I like that. And
That's right.
And That's Right and La Isla Bonita are kind of songs that like are not for me. And like this feels
islandy.
Like, yes, a little bit. It's a little islandy.
Island vacation. You got a pina colada.
Right. And it's like a lot of those pina colada songs that aren't coming from like, you know, a Rihanna or something. Just feel a little not my favorite, but
okay.
I like it
how
more
do you
than
feel
I don't.
about the actual pina colada song? You like pina colada?
Oh, that's fine. I prefer an actual pina colada to the song.
Well, of course, everyone knows you're a drunk.
I didn't say that. I literally mentioned a drink that I like, and it is good. And I liked it even before I could drink, and I could have the virgin versions.
Okay, you like it. You like all kinds. You like all pina coladas except when they're in a song. But the thing is, like, I feel like this is a nice opener, because the opening of Future Nostalgia, it's the title track, right?
I love that fucking song.
But it's also a little more of like a breezier opening into an album. I
think that's
okay. Sure, like if we're
more punch
ranking,
to it.
if we're ranking, guys, sure. But like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
I didn't dislike it, but I would like a little bit more heft as we go along.
All right. Well, where's the heft? Is the heft in the second song?
I mean, the next song is Houdini.
Houdini, and we love Houdini.
Love Houdini,
I haven't listened to this song in a while.
I'm excited to
Let's go.
jump back in.
I feel like this was like 2 years ago that we reacted to this song.
It does feel like, I feel like the lead up to this album was a long time coming because that Barbie song just didn't want to die. Like it was just going to be a hit forever. And I was like, no, let's go on to my album
like
that
Barbie.
I'm putting out.
Barbie doesn't die.
No, she doesn't.
There's that Barbie song.
She lives forever.
All right.
Houdini.
I'm
excited to revisit you.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, that's it. That scratches the itch.
Right? Like this is something. And a great video too.
Oh, it's such a good video. All those fake redheads.
I know you love those fake redheads. Always your favorite thing.
I know.
I come and I go.
Hey.
Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long.
Catch me on a go, Houdini.
I come and I go. Prove you got the right to please me.
Everybody knows.
Catch me or I go.
Houdini.
Time is passing like a solar eclipse.
Oh, it feels so good.
It's really great.
It feels so familiar and classic.
I feel like it's odd that people were like not happy with the song initially. Because I think it's excellent.
It's great.
Coming closer, are you reading my lips? They say
I come and I go. Hey. Tell me all the ways you need me.
I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go.
Houdini.
I come and I go.
The post comes now, doesn't it? Or is it the next chorus? I love it. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe you could cause a girl to change.
Yes.
And then it goes into that bridge the next time. I'm just excited. I'm excited about what's coming up in this song.
You know what's coming.
And I'm pumped about it. I'm like, between this and training season, I go back and forth.
I know. There was a period of time where you were like, I think I like training season.
I know.
Better.
And then I kind of went back to Houdini, and then I kind of went back to training season. So we'll have to see how I feel today.
Well,
it really
I think by the end of the video, you're going to have to make a decision.
I will decide.
All right, gun to his head, guys.
Here we go. Here we go. I mean, the team she worked with on this knows what they're fucking doing. And singing the chorus over the new key line. Yes, 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 and yes. And this outro synth.
It's so good.
Like the production just is so layered.
It's great.
And every new part is worthy of being there, you know?
Yeah. It goes down so well.
It really does.
Like a nice fresh glass of Coca-Cola.
It really does.
You know?
I appreciate that song so much because I think it builds on itself in such a beautiful way. I've been in the position of like, oh, I've written a part of a song, I've written a chorus, and then I write the other parts and they kind of just don't work as well. And that's always annoying. And so clearly this is not one of those times.
Oh, sure. You can tell which songs where it's kind of like, okay, we wrote this pre-chorus like a couple weeks ago and then this like post like a year ago and I liked it, but I didn't know where to stick it. So I'll stick it here. Like this just seamlessly works so well together.
It's like every new section of the song is better than the last. And like, that's the kind of song you want to hear. Cause it's that ear candy that Dua Lipa is known for. And I appreciate the brilliance of Houdini. And I'm glad that it is doing better and better even now than it was when it was initially released, which I think a lot of her singles do. Like a lot of them are growers.
I mean, it took forever to get New Rules up those charts.
It's true.
And the gays were screaming for a long time.
We really were.
Forever in 2017. Watch this music video and the streets were just like,
but part of you is like, now that she's a bona fide superstar, why does it still take so long? You know? It's weird. Everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
Okay. I think next up might be Training Season.
Oh, great. We like Training Season too.
Yes, another good song. Which, like, did we ever confirm that there was like another version of the video of Training Season? That's what I heard, is like there was a high budget explosion-y video, and then because of like world events, it was pulled. Because it was that she thought it might come across as insensitive. I don't know if that's true, but that's the scuttlebutt, the rumor that I hear.
Scuttlebutt. You used scuttlebutt twice.
In
this video.
I guess I just love the word.
Scuttlebutt is great.
Okay, next up, Training Season.
Training Season.
Maybe I like this one better.
You know what? You don't have to choose.
I don't. It's like picking a favorite child.
Exactly.
Not the first track. If we're picking our favorite child.
It's not the right child. Yeah. We put that child up for adoption.
No.
That's good.
It's really good.
Yes.
But this chorus, this hook. Someone to hold me close, deeper than I've ever known. Whose love feels like a rodeo, knows just how to take control. When I'm vulnerable, he's straight talking to myself. Great harmony.
I love that. It's the most subtle, like extra little vocal in there.
And it's so close.
Yeah. I remember there was a period of time where everyone was saying that the album was going to be called Vertigo.
I know.
That line.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Training season's over. Like, this song to me sounds closer to Future Nostalgia than the other two.
It definitely
like
does,
this is the closest to that. But I mean, I don't hate it. That's a great sound.
It's a great sound to sound like. So.
Right. Oh, that harmony really.
I know.
Like, it's just a happy part of my brain. Take control.
Yes.
And I guess the music video for this was kind of Vertigo themed. There's a lot of spinning around.
A lot of spinning, lots of men.
Kylie would be proud with the spinning around.
No real redheads. Still. But
we haven't watched the Illusion video. Maybe they pop up there.
Yeah. Maybe I pop up in the Illusion video. Ooh, that guitar and that.
I like the bridge. It almost gives a little bit of like a country western.
I know.
Like Quick Draw McGraw bridge.
Everybody's doing these days.
That's really true. Yes, overlay.
Oh, the Vertigo. Training season's over.
Great job.
Great job.
I mean, I'm still loving it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. I might.
It's like picking between Fantasy and Always Be My Baby.
Always Been a Baby.
Oh, okay.
I think I would say, and I think we did say that in the Mariah Brackett video, but I'm gonna, as of right now, say Training Season. Hopefully not just because it was the last one I listened to.
Sure.
I just think that chorus and those harmonies are so undeniable that it's hard to beat. And it like, of course, is an allusion back to such a successful era, but it's not exactly on the nose. Like, I can feel the growth from it. I appreciate them both very much. They're two great singles. Like, yeah, I do feel like they underperformed in the US, and it's unfortunate. I wish that they had not. I mean, Houdini, I don't think is, and maybe in 3 months, Training Season will top the charts.
Sure.
Training
Season's never over.
I just am ready for it.
All right. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for a song I haven't heard yet.
I know, right? What's this one? Is this one Illusion?
This one is These Walls.
We heard the fans. We heard people talking about this in the live chat on our Twitch, which you can subscribe to at twitch.tv/2gameapps.
Yes.
Thanks.
So yeah, this is These Walls, and I suppose this might be the next single, just depending on. I saw, it was in a lot of playlists today as the album was coming out on Apple Music and on Spotify, so maybe they're promoting this. So These Walls. Here we go.
Oh, it's like a little ballet song. I see myself on point.
Oh, things are changing.
This is cool.
I like that chord progression.
We should switch careers, 'cause baby, no one beats our poker faces.
What?
And when the night ends up in tears, wake up and we blame it all on being wasted.
Okay.
This love is fading.
Uh-oh.
No, don't fade.
Much we're not saying, but if these walls could talk, enough, give up.
Okay, this feels a little different.
I know.
Walls could talk,
This.
you know,
Say.
you're fucked.
They know you're fucked.
Maybe. This almost feels Gaga-y to
A
me.
little bit. Yeah, I was about to say it feels like a little like 2008-ish maybe.
Totally.
I'm trying to think of the era this reminds me of.
Like, this almost feels like it could have been on Born This Way with You and I and Edge
yeah.
of Glory almost.
It's a little sweeter than like what Born This Way sounds.
Sure.
That album
In general,
sounds like,
yes. It also feels like the balladiest single she's had, even though it's up-tempo,
Sure.
but it's like the way the melody and the chorus is. It's kind of a ballad,
Yeah.
right?
Ballad with a beat.
Yes.
A dance beat.
I like that Free Alive.
Yeah.
Much we're not saying, but if these walls could talk, enough,
They'd say.
Have you ever seen those TikTok people who are like, if I was a background singer and they do a whole background singing,
Yeah.
they're going to do this.
They'd say.
They're 100% going to do that.
For such a sad song, those they'd say
I know.
are really happy.
They're joyful. It's a thing. It's very sad, but very major.
Yeah. Which we need a nice major pop song.
Absolutely.
Major breakup pop song.
They tell us to break up. Oh, sad.
Because those walls have seen
The walls,
some shit.
and it's like, this
They-
isn't working.
They saw that fight. They maybe saw him cheat.
She sounds great.
Oh. The walls are telling you to cut it off.
These walls. They tell us to break up.
Let's say break up. I can't name a person who's putting out a song like that right now, like in a good way. Like
Yes.
it's a nice, like, refreshing listen. Like
Yes.
it's a major sounding breakup song.
Yes.
It's not heavy.
No.
But it has like a beat. There's a breeze to it.
I
It's
agree.
nice.
I think you're right that it harkens back to like the late aughts, early
Mm-hmm.
2010s, because it almost feels like a song that like Natasha Bedingfield could have sung or
Ooh,
something,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it's very radio friendly, radio ready, but it's like, I feel like you can't listen to that and be like, oh, she's just doing future nostalgia. Like that is
Yes.
a different sound for her, absolutely. And I think one that really works.
Yeah.
We are people who always are fighting for a melody, and that is melody forward, which I appreciate. It just is interesting hearing her sing on this, what could be a single that is a ballad with a beat. Because that's
Sure.
just not the sound I associate with her, but it works.
And it has like enough memorable about it. Like, it's you know, it's very cute and sad.
Yes.
But like the thing with like Dua Lipa, it's like, you know, there are some singers who it's like, oh, we want to feel them deep in the trenches. With
Yeah.
Dua, it's like, no, she doesn't need to get
No.
too like, oh, emotional. We should break up. It's kind of just like, oh, I don't want to be the one to cut it off. Oh well.
The album's called Radical Optimism.
Optimism.
Let's keep the breakup songs happy.
That's true.
You
Even
know,
the songs that aren't very optimistic,
right?
We're thinking happy.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that works. That's pop music, baby.
So what's the next pop song we're going to be listening to?
Is this Illusion?
Every
time I'm going to be like, is this Illusion?
No, but it's Whatcha Doing. Another one that got a lot of discussion in the chat before we got started.
I saw people sharing this song on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, we're going to see what you're doing.
Ariana?
I know, right? Here she comes.
After midnight.
Okay.
She loves a good bass line.
Oh, I mean, no one can do a bass line. Like, do it.
Right.
There's a part of me that wants to steal your heart. And a part that tells me don't.
Okay, you better sing.
She sounds good.
Yeah.
Cause I'm no good.
Get that shaker out, yes.
Control. Are you worried that
Oh no, is she getting up to the aliens too? Like Taylor did?
But if control is my religion, then I'm headed for collision.
Oh no.
Oh.
20/20 vision, please. What you doing to me, baby?
Oh, I like that a lot. That's a hook, babe.
Yeah, that's great.
In the future.
And it feels like good and guttural.
It does.
She's
And like, it's so earned by the time you get to that chorus.
Yes. Yeah.
Woo, wait, that was really good.
It's gonna happen again, don't worry.
I'm nervous about it coming and me not being ready emotionally. It's a great pre.
You know?
And we're building up to an excellent chorus. Here we go.
What you doing to me,
Yes. Yes.
Like it almost gives a little bit of like a cooler, I mean not cooler, it was cool at the time, but like almost like a Confessions on a Dance Floor sound in that chorus, which is again, the biggest compliment I can
A
get.
great compliment.
It almost sounds like a sample of the Jacksons actually. I'm trying to think of the song. It's one y'all know.
Yeah, repeat that pre.
What you doing to me, baby?
I mean that melody with the bass line, the bells.
I know.
Thrilling.
And just her voice is so good, like in this sort of like style. You know,
yes.
it's like what she was doing in the song "Cool," which is my favorite song on Future.
You know how we feel about Cool. This is it better than both singles? I don't know. That chorus, at least is.
Okay.
What you doing to me?
Smooth, baby, smooth like butter, but
Wow.
still with feeling.
That was excellent.
Yeah, make that a single.
That one's got to be a single. Come on. Like that chorus came in and the clouds parted. It was so very earned vocally, like the bass line, the instrumentation, the chord progression. I love the bells. It just like was immediate. It elicits a big response out of me as someone who loves a big pop chorus. And that is a great one.
And it's so effortless. Too.
Yes.
Like it was just like, yes. This is so easy to listen to. Like it's just like Dua is just so like easy to listen to.
Yes.
Like she has like a voice and a style of like singing that like it's very comforting to feel because it feels like, oh, this is sort of, it's so specific to her, but yet it harkens a little bit back to like stuff I've heard before, but yet like her voice specifically is like so unique. It's just a beautiful blend of like everything you want in like a pop star.
And I feel like this is what is kind of a little bit missing from pop music these days is like those artists where their voice cuts through and you know immediately that it's them. And I appreciate that Dua has taken the mantle since Rihanna refuses to make music that's not for a Smurf soundtrack or whatever.
Maybe it's not a coincidence that Rihanna stopped releasing music when Dua started releasing music.
Maybe she called her up and was like, hey, I'm going to need you to take the baton for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a bunch of babies.
Have a couple babies, going to release a lipstick line.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good luck with that, you know. But Dua, thank you for holding down the fort.
I could see them doing a duet. I could see them collaborating.
I
Rihanna
absolutely
and
could.
Dua.
I mean, I can't think of two like cooler pop stars, you know?
They're just cool.
They're just cool.
They're just cool.
Are you ready for the next one?
Illusion?
No.
Okay.
French exit.
French exit.
Yes. But illusions after that.
Is this
if that
different
helps
from an
you.
Irish goodbye?
I think yes. And maybe we'll learn how.
Okay,
Maybe
great.
she'll explain it to us.
Okay, drums.
Yeah, she also mentioned a lot more live instrumentation on this record than on Future Nostalgia, and I can hear it.
Maybe that's why it sounds a lot like Age of Pleasure.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah.
know? Okay.
I don't wanna stay till the lights come on.
I like that.
I just can't relate to the words of this love song. What's it gonna take to right all the wrongs? Cause right now I can't give you what you want. Everybody's still dancing.
Yes, real claps.
Yeah. We love a real clap.
Holding hands and romancing.
Syncopated claps, yes.
The last one standing. And I hate that I'm leaving you stranded. But I gotta hit the road.
Off she goes.
But I gotta hit the road. It's not a broken
This one's so interesting.
Don't break it. Goodbye doesn't hurt if I don't say it. And I really hope you'll understand it. Only way to go is a French exit.
All right, I'm still not knowing the difference between an Irish goodbye and the French exit.
Neither do I, but girl, we gotta roll with it. What did
That's
she
true.
say? She's whispering.
I missed it.
We'll catch it later.
I love this verse melody a lot.
Yeah.
This one is very Age of Pleasure to me, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I always get nervous that like the chorus is nothing, but I know chorus is coming.
Yeah.
That's cute.
French exit.
Sing, babe.
All right.
It's better to do this than say goodbye.
Only way to go is a French exit. She's speaking French.
Oh shit, I don't know French.
I don't know that.
I'm doing Duolingo but for Spanish.
Wrong language,
I
babe.
know.
Wrong language. Okay, I feel like an Irish goodbye and a French exit are somewhat similar. I think an Irish goodbye is more so you don't say goodbye to the people, whereas a French exit is more so you leave before the party's really over.
Oh.
Which are similar-ish things. They're like, I feel like an Irish goodbye could also be a French exit and
Right.
vice versa and everything, but they're different distinctions. I think.
Right, so it's like how a square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square.
No, every square's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that song a
It's
lot.
very cool.
I especially love the verses leading up to it. I think the bass line goes very well with that melody. I think the chorus melody is just a little samey for my personal taste. Like I like it when it
Okay.
happens at the beginning, but then by the end of the chorus, I'm like, we could have switched that melody up
Yeah,
just a
there's
smidge.
4 lines. We could have
Right.
made the fourth line a little something.
Yeah, fourth, third, whichever. Pick a line. Make it a
Sure.
little different. I didn't dislike it. It definitely is very vibey and in keeping with the Age of Pleasure-ness of a few of the other tracks we've heard already. And I appreciated it because it felt like a nighttime beach party.
Yeah, and the production's very cool. Like
Absolutely.
very, very cool. And a lot of people are like, oh, this album just feels like Future Nostalgia again. It's like, she wasn't doing this on Future Nostalgia.
no,
Like,
this-
she wasn't doing that sound on Future Nostalgia
Yes.
or the song These Walls. Like,
Right.
I feel like it's different enough from Future
For
Nostalgia.
sure. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think it's like, oh, we're doing a complete 180 because, this is Dua Lipa. She's going to love a big, amazing bass line.
Yeah.
But it feels different enough that, like, it feels like it has earned its own era.
Completely, yeah.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dua.
All right.
Are you ready for Illusion?
All right, we're ready for Illusion.
You've been dying for
It would have been
Illusion.
funny if you said, are you ready for Illusion? Well, too bad. It's not next.
I know, but I couldn't.
You missed the
taunt.
joke. You
I
missed
couldn't
the
taunt you. I already
opportunity.
told you Illusion was coming
Missed
next.
the opportunity. We have to record this whole thing.
Yeah, let's start over. Here
Start
we go.
over. Take 2. Oh, yeah, Illusion's next.
Duh.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Worth the wait.
I've been known to miss a red flag.
Oh.
I've been known to put my lover on a pedestal.
Pedestal.
Things just don't last. And it's time I take my rose-colored glasses off.
Take them off.
I already know your type, telling me the things I like.
Oh.
I like that.
Telling me yours for life, taking me for a ride.
That pre is great.
It's great.
Every pre should be whispered.
God's right. Don't you know I could do this dance all night? Ooh, what you doing? Don't know who you think that you're confusing.
Oh.
That's cool.
You think
Don't fall for that illusion.
And I love that. Ooh, kept
I like
going.
that too.
It's fun. It tricks ya. This is You Are at the Club. Yes.
I love this.
It's great. Hey.
Yes.
Someone said it's the hallucinate of the album.
Oh, I hear that.
The prolonged chorus. Very much. Hey.
I mean, that's the best part.
It's iconic.
It's so iconic.
Because it's like, oh, it's still going. You just got to keep your
I
hips
know.
moving.
Just keep moving, guys. I want to watch the video now.
I know.
I'm curious.
Oh, now
Yes.
this feels a little, the snare, like, makes it feel a little jazzy.
Yeah.
Not really jazzy, but just not as dark and dancey as the rest of the song.
True. The video is great. Okay, good to know.
Okay, solo. Whatever instrument this is.
I know, right? I'm like, is this just a synth and a crazy sound?
Girl,
who's to say?
Can't tell you.
Yes. That ooh into the ooh. Perfect.
Sometimes all you need is an ooh.
It's really all you need at the end of the day.
Yes.
Queen.
Oh, those extra oohs get me every time.
Every time it's exciting.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it was great. I thought that was excellent.
I
Yeah.
really appreciated that. I like that it's so up tempo and keeping with the first two singles, but it has its own vibe. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a little darker than like Houdini or
Training Season. I
yeah.
agree. But yeah, that ooh at the end of the chorus, like
Classic.
I can't talk about it enough because it's just so unique. It's what makes it its own iconic moment. You know, I
Yeah.
can't wait to see how the visual goes with it in that music video.
I know. We got to catch up.
Got to catch up. We're behind. We're weeks behind. We
I
wanted
know.
to save something special for today.
Yes, and here we are.
I know. It's
Worth
so-
the wait. Worth
so
the wait.
special.
It was a good time.
It really was.
All right.
What if after all of you like wanting Illusion, it wasn't great?
I would just be like, okay, well, next song.
Next song. Wow, that was something.
No, well, actually, we do need to go to the next song, but still, Illusion was great.
It was great.
What's the next song?
The next song's Falling Forever.
Forever.
Yes, Forever.
It's lasting forever, like all those oohs.
I wonder if it's a cover of Mariah's Forever. From now until forever and ever. You've heard that song?
Yes, I've heard.
Oh, well,
that.
great. You're
I
just looking at me
I
blankly.
was enjoying your performance.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Want me to just turn away and go, okay, shut up, let's go.
I mean, you've done it before. All right, Falling Forever. Oh, she's holding it out like Mariah.
Okay.
Oh, feel the build up. We're back in that like sweaty Houdini club.
I
feel
know,
like.
right?
Are you good at holding on? I know the mind is quick to throw away the moment. Where this takes us, maybe I don't wanna know yet. 'Cause for now, you're all I want. They say you got it.
Yes, real drums.
Then it's gone. I don't believe that every flame has to get colder. I hope
This
the
is taking
feelings
off
that you
running.
give
It
me
really
get
is.
over. Till tomorrow.
What's this chorus gonna be?
That.
Oh, right.
Those drums.
Can it just keep getting better?
Interesting.
We keep falling forever.
Oh, I like
Hey.
that. Thank you. That was a good
Oh.
melodic choice. Absolutely.
Oh, it's great.
so dramatic from like the cool girl. She's using her inner theater girl. She's
I
letting
know.
her out tonight.
Yes, it's got such heft holding out those notes, but those drums just driving it.
If this came out 12 years ago, there'd be a Glee cast version in 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Possible to make I fall in deep.
Oh. Yes, backgrounds.
Baby, baby, I'm yours to keep.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Oh,
That
God.
chorus open is so good.
Can it just keep getting better?
And then what?
Can we keep
Falling forever.
It kind of harkens back to like a 90s ballad,
Yes.
like a power ballad.
Yes.
Then we're putting this modern like beat behind it.
You know who would sound good on this song? Celine Dion.
I was about to say it's like Celine Dion doing like a dance power ballad.
Right.
What's happening?
Things are changing.
Right through any store.
Okay.
Right from night till dawn and beyond.
And beyond. Oh, God.
I do like it. I'm like, can we get Celine on the remix? Is that weird? Something about those chord progressions, and I'm like, we're going to keep going up.
Yeah. It's both like euphoric and somehow devastating.
Absolutely.
Like, even though it's a happy song, like there feels like such tragedy to it. Maybe because it feels so epic, like an epic war movie.
Right.
Keep falling forever.
And I'm like riding a horse to this.
Yes.
Riding a horse on the beach. Okay, everything happens on the beach. This is definitely the horseback on the beach
This
moment.
is the horse on the beach.
Yes.
Those sounds like horse
See?
moves.
It's all happening.
Stunning.
She knew.
Oh, keep it going. Then it fades away. Fade away, bitch.
That's my favorite thing of the year is that fade outs are back.
I know. Fade outs are so
They
back.
are so back.
This is my favorite song on the album so far.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, it's
I'm just saying
excellent.
that.
It's excellent. It's up there for me. I don't know if I'm ready to make that declaration.
All right. Well, I'm brave.
You are very brave. And it's impressive that you love the Glee-ist song on the album.
I know. Who would have thought?
I mean, he loves musical theater. He did not love Glee. Spoiler alert.
Listen, I actually didn't watch Glee.
Oh, you love the first. You like the pilot.
Oh, I did like the pilot.
Yes.
But then I just didn't watch it.
Right.
But then there were just so many covers, and I was like, I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? This feels like a lot.
Right,
But
but
this
this
was just enough.
It was a lot in the best of ways.
A lot in the best of ways.
Like, I absolutely think if Celine feels like recording a song at, and wants to do a little duet remix with Dua Lipa, like did that duet with Kylie on the Future Nostalgia moment, this would be a great time to throw in Celine because Celine is such an icon. And this is so, if you were going to imagine like the more modernized version of what Celine Dion's 90s power ballads would be, it would be this song.
Oh, sure.
Like, she just is the artist for it in my head. And again, another beautiful compliment.
Yeah. I know that. I loved it. I love those drums just pounding.
I know. Those drums are like never, they're still going on in my head.
Oh, I know.
Because that horse.
They're always going on in your heart because you're falling forever. Okay, what's next?
Anything for love.
Anything for love.
Yes.
Anything. I'd do anything.
Oh, laughter. This is like very Janet opening. I feel like every song of hers opens with like her and her dancer friends giggling.
Girl, what you gonna sing next?
Danny eats salted licorice.
Oh, is it all just talking with the dancers? Okay, here we go.
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, let's put it down.
Let's put it down.
I'm gonna do a little jam. Is this a ballad?
I might be. I wasn't expecting ballads.
And I'm not interested
Sing, babe.
in a love that gives up so easily. I want a love that's set on keeping me. When it hurts, we don't even think to cut it off.
And the thing is, her voice is so good. She could do ballads if she felt like it.
I know.
Not interested in a heart that doesn't beat for me.
Me neither.
We used to do anything for love.
I didn't see that coming.
And no one promises always.
It's giving The Wiz.
Right? I love The
Wiz. Remember when we used to do
Why is this so short? This song's almost over.
Come on, let's go. We want more.
Remember when
Yes,
we used to
backgrounds.
do anything for love.
Okay.
She's really in this musical theater bag. Second half of this
love
album.
it.
Not interested in a love that gives up so easily.
Oh, I love these little chords.
The chords are great.
I
can't believe this song's almost over. Off she goes. She's
goes.
easing on down the road.
I love it. We should all be easing on. I could ease on down the road for forever.
Ease on down, ease on down.
There's more friends.
Always hanging with her friends.
Oh, God,
she's
these
very
friends.
popular.
I know the friends interrupted her. They were like, "Stop the song."
I know, that's all.
They're the friends are the reason why this dog's song's so damn short.
That was lovely.
That was lovely. I thought I had a really lovely time.
I thought the ballad section was great, and then the up-tempo, the whiz section was also great.
Hey.
I did not see this coming from Dua. Like, this is a different sound than I was expecting.
Yeah, like, guys, this is not on Future Nostalgia.
It's
like,
not.
what's everyone saying?
Maybe they're like, it's not psychedelic. Well, like, it's like, fine. I didn't want psychedelic.
Yeah.
I'd rather this.
Yes.
She's really playing with a lot of different genres, a lot of different sounds, and just building it off of the live instrumentation.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
But it still feels like her.
It
Like
does.
they're like there's such interesting like melodies that like work so well and fit so
Totally.
well together. And I had a lovely time with that song.
I was shocked in the middle.
I would love it for it to be a little longer.
I mean-
but maybe I guess the niceness of it is because it's just like, oh, we're just here for a moment.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
but I
so-
would like to be there a little longer if possible, if that was an option for me.
All right. Well, I'm sure there's some of that's on the cutting room floor that maybe you could find.
Maybe. I'll
All
look
right.
around.
What's next?
The next one is Maria.
Oh,
Track 10 of 11. We're blazing through this.
Jesus Christ. Guitar again.
Yeah, I heard her on a podcast saying that like going on tour inspired her in the live instrumentation
But
sense.
his is the deepest, yeah. Says he'll never leave, he means it too, yeah. Ooh, I owe it to you. He was cold,
Okay.
and now he's the sweetest.
He's so sweet.
Cause he knows how much there is to lose, yeah. Ooh, I owe it to you. Ooh, I owe it to you.
Great guitar moment.
Ooh,
Something's gonna
I owe
happen.
it to you.
I know it.
Maria,
Hey.
I know you're gone, but I feel ya.
Hey.
When we're alone, Maria.
Who's this about?
I don't know.
What's happening with Maria?
Is that her whistling?
Yeah, what is this?
Maria,
This is odd.
This is a strange one.
where in his heart always comes from.
I think it's about her new lover's ex, somebody is saying. Interesting.
Okay.
I've lost. Maria,
In his heart, like in a good way or a bad way?
I think in a good way. I think
Okay.
she's kind of like, thank you. He's good at being in a relationship now. And I feel like you played a part in that.
Not like, oh, he still loves you.
I don't think it's that.
Okay.
That's not what I'm getting.
somewhere in his heart, grateful for all the love you gave.
Yeah, grateful.
Here's to the lovers that make you change, Maria, 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 Maria.
Hey.
I know you're gone, but I feel
Feel
ya.
ya.
When we're alone, even up
Hey.
there in his
She said radical optimism. She's like, I can take any situation and make it positive, bitch. Watch me.
It's not like a song that, you know, we usually relate to where she's like, I don't want to think about her.
Right, that's different.
I know you're somewhere in his heart.
I dug it.
I liked
again,
it.
like the production's so cool.
I
like
know.
we're doing really cool things. It was sort of like a slight Spanish influence, but also like a little country western,
It's a-
like little western,
Yes!
like, noir. You know, but like cool. It was cool.
It was very cool. I enjoyed it. Again, she's not afraid to experiment with the sound on this record. I like, you know, as much as Future Nostalgia is a piece of pop perfection, it's exciting to see her doing something a little bit more sprawling, like
Yeah.
not feeling so hemmed in by like, okay, this is my up-tempo dance disco record. And now she feels like she can play with all of the colors of the wind, you know?
Yeah, and it's very like experimental, but like it's not. You're not like
Right. It's not
what's
like,
happening.
what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's really well done.
And I appreciate that she's a glass half full girly. Like she turned the situation that a lot of people could be kind of jealous about and found the good in it.
Look
So
at that. She's stronger than all of us.
I know we need to become more radically
Because
optimistic.
we'd be like, Maria, fuck you.
I know we'd be so jealous.
I know. I'd be stalking Maria on her Instagram.
Ugh, I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
I
I'd
pretend
do
she
that.
didn't exist. I'm like, I've never heard that name. Don't know who that is.
I've never heard the name Maria.
Never
ever.
once.
All right.
right.
This is the last track.
This is the last track.
We just got here.
We did.
Guys.
The song is called Happy for You.
All right. Optimistic.
And she's so happy.
She's so happy. Jesus Christ, she's so happy. We've been saying for years we need happier pop music.
And here it
so-
is. Thank you.
Birds. It's happy spring.
Of course. Spring is sprung. I wanted her to come in and sing in.
Maria.
Late on a Tuesday, I saw your picture. You were so happy, I could just tell.
Okay.
She's really pretty. I think she's a model. Baby, together, you look hot as hell.
Hey.
Wow. She's positive.
Even
for you. What is this feeling? I'm not feeling jealous.
Right.
Had to ask myself why. I served you more than I ever knew.
Oh, that's great.
'Cause I'm happy for you.
Oh,
such a sweet
that's a
sentiment.
very sweet sentiment.
I'm not mad, I'm not hurt. You got everything you deserve. I served you more than I
She has been to so much therapy.
Right?
She is so evolved. How do we get there?
See where you're at now. You picked up the pieces.
Good for you, ex-boyfriend.
Exactly.
Gave him to somebody else.
Yeah, I think it's that Hadid boy that she
Okay.
used to date. It could be him.
Is this feeling?
I like that. Is that a Wicked tie-in, do you think?
Ask myself why. 'Cause I'm happy for you.
That's a very sweet
It
sentiment.
is, yeah.
I'm not mad than I ever knew.
Soar like a bird.
Exactly.
Flying away through on the higher road.
Ooh, I like that little synth. It's bouncing,
cool.
bouncing back and forth with my
I know.
headphones. I love it.
You deserve. Oh,
It's very sweet.
so nice.
It's a lovely sentiment.
yes.
I know, another
Weird guitar
solo.
Yes, we're diving back into the ocean. Because water is a rebirth.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure, we've seen that.
I'm just seeing the animation on the Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
She's in a pool.
She's always in a pool, isn't she?
Okay.
In a body of water.
What a nice little way to close out
It's
that
a
album.
great way to close out the
Yeah.
album. I feel like it's the cherry on top. It's kind of the thesis statement. Like the whole point of the album is to be radically optimistic, and she gave us that in spades
I
with
know.
that song.
And as much as we love a song where it's just like, fuck you. I look at her all the time. And
Right.
Because it's like, yeah, we relate to that.
Right.
But like still like at the end of the day, like as adults.
Yes.
We know that like this is also what you feel sometimes
Totally.
too. And actually that's what you hope to feel
Right.
after you finished a relationship with someone and you see that they're in a relationship with someone else.
Right.
You know, you're on good terms. It's great. Let's write a song about
And
it. That just-
it takes time to get there. Let's not
Yeah,
all.
you
It's
know.
not going to be the day after the breakup that you're going to
no,
be
of
feeling
course
for happy
not.
for you.
Dua has
But
a good therapist, as you said.
She very much does. She's so evolved, which I appreciate. And I think the album overall, I just really appreciate that she wasn't afraid to try different sounds. Like, I didn't know it was time for us to be nostalgic for the late aughts and early 2000s, but there are things that feel very 2008 to 2013 here, and I'm happy to hear them, you know?
Yeah, and the 90s, that 90s ballad, that's still my favorite song.
Wow.
Falling
okay.
Forever, I'm into it.
Falling Forever.
Falling
It's
Forever.
definitely up there for me. I'm going to see which other ones. I really love Whatcha Doing.
Whatcha Doing is
really
great.
love Whatcha Doing.
Yeah.
And These Walls, I think, is cool. I think that's a good
These
song.
Walls is very cool.
And
It's very
like,
good.
again, it's kind of in the same vein of Falling Forever in that it feels like a little bit of a throwback up-tempo
Yeah.
ballad kind of thing. But it's like a sound that I was not expecting from her.
But it
I
doesn't
think-
feel like dated. It doesn't
No.
feel like, oh, we're like doing like a throwback piece. It feels very, modern still, but
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, this sort of style of melody and this sort of feeling
Yes.
sort of harkens back to this a little bit. you
I know.
I thought it was a very good
I
album.
thought it was good. And I can understand feeling disappointed if you were either expecting Future Nostalgia Part 2 or expecting something that's like 180 degrees different, like a completely different sound for her. But I think this is a nice middle ground. There are allusions to Future Nostalgia, especially in the singles and like a few songs that I assume will be singles. But it's also gives her room to spread her wings a little bit more and like, hey, I'm going to have a song that at the end sounds like The Wiz. And at the beginning sounds
Wiz,
like
we
a
love.
ballad. And it starts with people talking. It's 2 minutes. Get into it. You know, let her be free. She's been doing music long enough that like now she should have the creative freedom she wants.
Yeah.
And that shines through.
Yeah.
I appreciated it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what she does next.
I know.
What her
So,
next album is. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at 2 Gay Mats for both of us. If you enjoy us, we have a podcast that comes out every Monday called 2 Gay Mats TWO. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts. We also record that podcast live on YouTube every Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. If you really enjoy us, go to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/2gaymats, where you can get extra bonus content from us. You can join the Discord, chat with us, and a bunch of other pop music and pop culture obsessed friends you just haven't met yet.
Yeah.
And Matt Steele.
Well, also, if you become a patron, you can watch the entire unedited version of this reaction.
That is also true.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes, don't forget about that. The people want to see the other moments as well.
Yes, absolutely. And Matt Steele.
Yes.
Who do we need to give shout outs to?
We need to give shout outs to our legendary patrons, and they are right here in front of me. Hold on, I have to go to my notes app.
here we go.
Oh, this always takes forever. Okay, we got McKenna, Teeth, Michael, Emily, Sebastian, Camelia, Jen, Jacob, Montana, Matthew, Jesse, Dallas, Eric, Sam, Amanda, Celeste, Heather, Preetha, and Dr. Woods. I don't know why I paused there for a second.
I like the pause. It was dramatic.
I had a small stroke. It's fine.
I'm glad you're okay.
It's because I enjoyed the album so much. I was thinking about it.
And we'll be positive from here on out.
Yeah.
Till a day from now, probably. But
Sure.
for the rest of the night, we'll be positive. How
Yes.
about that?
Well, you know what? Small victories.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.